So whilst you've been off living your life, the Xbox One X has been building up its library of enhanced games.
Here are the latest and greatest to harness the console's 4K resolution, HDR and improved performance.
And also make sure to click the little cog icon in the bottom right corner to watch this video in 4K. It's what your eyes would ask for if they could speak. Warhammer Vermintide 2 is the newest game to be enhanced for the Xbox One X, and you can see the benefits of all that extra horsepower straight away, including native 4K resolution. Vermintide 2 is a 4-player co-op action game set in the Warhammer universe, where you and your party carve through waves of enemies with swords, staffs and massive hammers. Check it out, you can slice limbs off bodies, and sometimes when you connect with an enemy just right, you drive their head right into their neck. Because of the sheer amount of enemies you're going to be killing, including Ratty Skaven and deceased Rotblood, solid performance is a must, and Xbox One X brings higher frame rates and better stability in even the busiest scenarios, even when that scenario is completely on fire. You're really going to notice that in scenes like this, where 4 characters are facing down a horde of horrible creatures. And as a bonus, Warhammer Vermintide 2 is on Xbox Game Pass, so if you're subscribed to that, then you can download it right now at no additional charge.
On to NieR now, and it comes to the Xbox One X in the best shape of its life. I've got to say, it's a shame the lead character 2B has a blindfold on, because she really needs to see just how good her game looks. She's missing out, because not only do all the robots look pin sharp in higher resolution, but they move fluidly too, with combat against all manner of machines achieving new levels of clarity in motion. If you're unfamiliar with the game, it's a bit of a sleeper hit and revolves around a war in 11945 AD between the remnants of humanity and the machine army of invaders from another world. If you couldn't tell by the floating sword you have or the giant oil rig you have to battle, NieR is weird. As well as lovely new looks, the Become as Gods edition chucks in a load of new skins and a previously released DLC expansion, which is an arena mode that offers 3 separate locales to battle in and the potential for cosmetic rewards. So stick this on your Xbox One X for a grand old robot bashing time.
Another game supporting 4K Ultra HD and HDR on Xbox One X is Jurassic World Evolution, giving you the most detailed dinos you'll find outside of the actual Jurassic era. You can get right up in each dinosaur's face with this tracking view and follow them as they amble about, eating, fighting and roaring at nothing in particular. And they look so good that developer Frontier isn't scared about letting you zoom in as much as you like and taking loads of invasive pictures. My Ceratosaurus clearly doesn't like being papped. I love it when it starts raining because you actually get to see water start to build on them. And taking pictures of all your dinosaurs when they're facing the sun lets you see every line and marking. Work's gone into improving the landscape too, with swaying trees and waving foliage. It's almost enough to make your guests forget the frequent dinosaur escapes and subsequent mass panics. People can't stay mad at you when your park looks this nice.
For something a little bit more relaxed, check out the wonderful physics-based platformer Unravel 2. You won't find any murderous robots, but you will find a variety of stunning locations made even better on Xbox One X. The likes of mysterious caves, lush glades, and dusk-lit fields really come to life in 4K Ultra HD, popping off the screen with more vibrancy than a firefly that swallowed a light bulb. And look at this turkey! You rarely see good turkeys in games, but I think they've got a lot to offer. Unravel 2 does convincing natural environments as good as anyone, with the only thing making the game look slightly unrealistic is the man-shaped bit of yarn jumping around and swinging on things. From the sunlight streaming through the trees to the excellent bokeh effects blurring the background, Unravel 2 is an Xbox One X essential.
Next up is Hellblade, and it's hands down one of the best looking games on Xbox One X. Protagonist Senua is the star of the show here, a character modelled and mocapped to an almost photorealistic degree. In 4K Ultra HD, you can really see the dried paint cracking along the wrinkles on her face, and the mud and dirt in her matted hair. She's probably more realistic than me, to be honest. And the Xbox One X Enhanced version gives you the choice of 3 new settings: There's enhanced visuals mode offering things like additional fog, foliage density, improved shadow quality, and higher resolution textures. High frame rate mode brings the game up to 60 frames per second, and high resolution mode puts it into a dynamic resolution that scales throughout the game all the way up to 4K. In a cinematic game like Hellblade, these extra touches of quality make the immersion even better.
Cities Skylines, the game that allows you to build your very own city and make it something glorious and efficient, or something that is drowning in its own uncollected waste. And it's looking better than ever since its Xbox One X enhanced update. With this tasty upgrade comes gorgeous 4K graphics running at a smooth 60 frames per second, which means building a functioning sewer system has never looked so good. When it comes to complicated sim management games, you want performance to be at its peak. There's no time for slow loading screens when it comes to the lives of your tiny people. Thankfully, Cities Skylines not only looks great, but plays great too. So you can be the scary, all-powerful god you've always dreamed of being.
Ubisoft's open world racer really sings on the Xbox One X, so you can experience the thrill of motorsports and parking a boat on top of America's best landmarks. What really impresses me is how detailed the cars are. You can get right in there and have a look at the shiny bonnets and brand logos, and they look great on the inside too, with numerous options for paneling, seat material and color. It's a car nerd's dream and an interior decorator's nightmare. At least my designs are. But it's the design of America itself that really impresses. Everywhere you want to go looks great, from Las Vegas with its iconic strip, to the dense playground of New York, to the wide open plains of Monument Valley. It looks immense from the air too, and you can see absolutely miles. You can even check out the local wildlife. That is a nice bird.
When it comes to taking down the undead, you want everything to look as good as possible. I'm talking realistic rotting flesh, unforgettable decaying limbs, and an atmosphere so disgusting you can almost smell it through the TV. Thankfully, the Xbox One X enhancement for State of Decay 2 has made all those disgusting fantasies come true. With extra memory and improved processing power, you can expect a more stable frame rate. Nobody wants a weird, jittery zombie. These upgrades allow Undead Labs to do more with the textures available, meaning higher resolution for everyone. Let's talk graphics though. State of Decay 2 is 4K and has high dynamic range lighting, meaning it looks gorgeous. Yeah, that kind of works. When you get playing, you'll notice denser foliage, detailed shadows, depth of light from further distances, and a big improvement in character models. When you're getting immersed in the worst possible outcome for Earth, you want to feel like you're really there, you know? Play State of Decay on the Xbox One X and see those beautiful zombies up close. I mean, you'll die, but you'll die with happy eyeballs. Last but not least is Onrush, the fast and furious arcade racer all about being as reckless as possible. Try this in real life and you'd get exactly 1 million points on your license. But what points they would be, because the crashes here on Xbox One X are glorious. You've never seen crashes this close up, because if you did, you'd probably be dead. But Onrush is not about being dead. Onrush is a celebration of life. Life and barging into other people and going over massive jumps and boosting until you can't boost no more, all in 4K resolution. And you know what's what? That's just how I like it. So give me 4K racing, HDR lighting, and super smooth action, because I am a speed freak. And the Xbox One X lets me live my ludicrously fast dreams.
So those were a load of enhanced games for the Xbox One X. Make sure to let us know what your favourite was down in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new.
And make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye!